Hey, Ryan, it's Jody Dimling from Garden Authority. Coach, you heard Coach talking about there. How different, last year being so different. At this point last year, you didn't even know if you were going to run. How different is it kind of preparing for this season?
Running wise, I don't think it's much different. You always got to prepare for, the season and stuff like that, whether you think you're going to have it or not. So at that aspect, it's not much different. I think the mental aspect is a little bit different. Going into last year, it was kind of like a big question. So, that mental aspect is, am I even going to have a season? Is this even going to work out? I think that was pretty difficult. But coming into this season, I know it's going to work out. We're going to have a season, whether, it's 3 races like it's this year or the typical 4. So we lost 1 race, but I'm really not that upset about it. So I think it's really exciting to come into a season confident that we're actually going to be able to race.
Ryan, when you look at your role on this team, obviously a senior, obviously one of the senior leaders, just talk about the introduction and the kind of acclimation of the newcomers into the program and some of the things you do to help them transition.
Yeah, so when I came in to campus, I had actually been to campus. I was able to take an official visit and stay on campus. I think one of the biggest things, like Coach Cowper was saying, is some of these people that are coming in have never been to campus, never seen the campus. So you get these new guys coming into somewhere that they've never been before. I think my role on that is, take the extra time out of my day to show them around, tell them where to go and so this is where we eat, this is where you can study, this is the library, show them around to classes, whatever it takes to make them feel most comfortable. I don't think they're going to have a problem, starting on a team that they've never been on before. We have a group of really great guys that are really going to acclimate them, easily. We're going to make sure that they know that we're there for them, not just ourselves. So I think that's really important as well coming into this year.
Kind of, Ryan, your expectations for not only yourself but for this team, and as Dale was mentioning, it seemed like towards the end of last fall in cross country, the injuries did mount up on the men's side, and it was kind of tough sledding in some meets because you just didn't have the bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. Years past, this is going to be year 4 for me. It's kind of been like the trend. So we have a great middle of the season, great beginning of the season. Towards the end of the season, we just kind of get worn down. With Coach Hines coming in, I have full confidence that that's not going to happen. And again, that's just something that's really exciting to me. I think that we have a very, very good shot to be top 7 in the ACC this year. I don't think any of us want to settle for anything less than that. And I know, just talking to some of my teammates, that we're all on the same page with that, as we want to come in and we actually want to prove ourselves this year. It's going to take time, but that's what we're looking forward to for ACCs.
Ryan, when you look at the ACC this year, some of the teams that you think will be up there contending for the title with you all.
Who do I think will be?
Yes.
I mean, I think Notre Dame is always a powerhouse in the ACC. I know that they were second in the nation last year, and then they have a lot of returners coming in. I think they're always going to be a powerhouse, racing at their home course. That's definitely a one-up for them. I think NC State is always a powerhouse, so they're going to be up there as well. Duke, I think, North Carolina, I think they came out of nowhere last year, and I think that we're going to be able to compete up with them.
Anything else for Ryan? Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yep, no problem.